e don burst o. We don see the Fulani that is disturbing our people in Anambra State. Ha! It's not a small thing o. Now I believe that there is really Fulani. I used to doubt it. I say there's no Fulani, and like I now saw this, I say so these Fulani people, they are really there. Now me come dey talk say they no dey. Hey, oh my God. Then another video I want to share with you. I want to talk about Ejiofor now went to sue Simon Ekpa for doing sit at home. He sued him in Abuja Federal High Court. I say I never dey understand wetin dey happen. As in Biafra lawyer is suing somebody in Nigeria High Court. But anyway, make that one stay by the side. Let us deal with this issue of the Fulani, because this is a wonder that is going on, and we need to share it and tell ourselves that true, these people, they really mean it when they are. But please, my people, just watch the video till the end. So I will just play the video right now.
Anambra State, Anambra State, look at that, look at that, what is going on, sir? What did he say? Don't fight who? Fight how? Hold on, what did they happen, sir? What did they happen? I need just stand. Calm down. What did they happen, sir? What did they happen? What happened now?
Inside my farm. This man just come with him cow. When they pursue me inside my farm, me with my farm. He carry knife, he carry everything just to come from our farm.
Why now? Why now?
Now call the holy man.
This thing don't happen for too long now.
Calm down. Wait, let us ask her. Look, we just ask her. Oga, Sanu. Wait, now calm down now.
Calm down.
Calm down first.
We get to the root of this.
What's happened now, Oga?
Kalaji Fulani.
Hey,
Fulani.
Fulani.
Kalaji Hausa.
No, the Hausa.
Tolanchi.
Yes.
Adanko.
English.
Na English vidurenchi.
What you talk?
Wana muto. Wallahi talai.
Oga, come down now. Wait,
Wana mutum tell for me wallahi.
Okay.
I don't enter here with my cows. My cow. I dey chop am for wannan dawa.
Okay.
I know that go.
Guinea. Yes.
I dey chop am for Guinea fowl name I don't know.
Okay.
I dey chop am for dawa. Like this guy I come say I be gonna. This no be I got na implant. No be got implant.
Yes. Now go get am but na implant.
This is actually no be got I plant am.
Now go get am now.
I come tell me say make I no chop.
But wait, I dey come. Wait, I dey come. Not be this one. Your cow, the shop. Now in farm that thing where they there.
Everyone someone then I so the rain I dey pull from sky. I be the one with the so called.
Not be rain, nature rain is God own now, but they talk about rain.
My people, things are happening, oh. Things are happening. Good evening. My una no see Fulani. Hey, see how the guy come pose. Almost. He wear clean clothes. He's like uniform. I say all these people now, only this one Fulan. I don't see the cow. Hey, see Fulani. Hey, Omo. See the way
Anambra State. Look. Look at that. Look at that. What is going on, sir? What did that say? Don't fight. Fight how? Hold on. Let me go fight. What did they happen? Come down. What did they happen, sir? What did they happen?
This man just come with him cow. When they pursue me inside my farm, me with my farm. He carry knife, he carry everything just to come from my farm.
Why now?
This thing don't happen for you.
Calm down. Wait, I recall. Let us ask her. Look, we just ask. Oga, Sanu.
see how the guy pose.
Wait. Now calm down now.
Chama, calm down.
Calm down first.
We get to the root of this.
What happened now, Oga?
Listen,
Kanadi Fulani.
Kanadi Fulani.
Kalaji Hausa.
Kalani Yauta.
No, the Hausa.
Turanchi.
Yes.
Adanko.
English, not so. What is it?
Wana mutum. Wallahi talai.
Come down now. Wait, come down.
Wana mutum tell them for me wallahi.
Okay.
I don't enter here with my cows. My cow. I dey chop am for wannan dawa.
Okay.
I know that go.
Guinea. Yes.
I dey chop am for ko Guinea fowl name I don't know.
Me sef, I don't use my eye. Thank God.
This guy come say I be gonna this dawa. No be I got na plant am. No be what plant am.
Yes. Now go get am for now. Now plant.
And God save me Fulani.
This is actually no be God I plant am.
Now go get am now.
I can't tell me say make I not chop.
But wait, I call. Oga, wait, I call. Wait, I come. But not be this one. Your cow, the shop. Now in farm that thing where they be.
Everyone summon that na sokoa. This the rain I dey pour from sky. I be the one where they sokoa.
We are dealing with Fulani. Don't let us.
Nature is God on now, but talk about it. Let me carry out that way.
I did not know that a day like this will come. My people, have you seen Fulani? I hope nobody me say. So now we have seen Fulani. He said to, there is Fulani. See how the guy even pose, carry stick. And the guy is saying, he carry knife, he carry this, he can't fight me. But the person pose with long stick. Like, they don't even see how they are countering their own argument. You say somebody carry knife, and then you dey show person wey pose with clean uniform, wey dey inside bush, they carry cow. We wear white, stainless. He carry stick. At least more than forgive her even knife, make it take they prove wetin una dey claim. Say they use that. I mean, more than they art this thing well, okay? Hey, well. I'm telling you. Fulani, we don't see the Fulani today. Me self agree. Emi gomogba. I accept. See, I see the clean shirt where the Fulani man wear now. See the clean shirt. See the way they even did it. The guy was just anyway. Let me show you the news of Simon Ekpa, Ejiofor Simon Ekpa. Update on legal actions against Simon Ekpa. Today, we formally commence a legal action before the FCT High Court against Simon Ekpa, which is founded on plethora of grave infractions arising from his disturbing and fake declarations. I may not release further details here so that it will not prejudice robust legal actions already lined up for him and his cohorts. It shall be coming in the piecemeal. I hope you can read it. Now they watch World Cup, no problem. Now later you can watch it. Hey, well, you know, since Germany is no longer in the game, we didn't pay attention again. I may not release further details here so that it will not prejudice legal robust actions already lined up for him and his cohort. It shall be coming in piecemeal. This is the first batch. I also want to assure Simon Ekpa and his cohort affected by this compelling legal action that no matter the country you people believe to be presently hiding under is sovereign protection, the full arms of the law shall certainly catch up with you all. The legal onslaught already commenced. This is one in the long line of compelling civil and criminal litigations coming your way. The hour has come, and I wish to reiterate that you, Simon, cannot escape from the long arms of the law. We move with the orgy, with this orgy abatam. So this is the paper. He says the writ of summons in the High Court of Federal Capital Territory in the Abuja Judicial Division. So are you people saying that you are no longer Biafrans? You are not Nigerians. You are not suing in Nigerian courts. Like Nigerian courts should not be looking into Biafran matter. You understand? So he say Simon Ekpa, Anibweze Juliet, Obinna Victor Uzagba, Uzaganobi, Chukwuemeka Livingstone, Raphael Chiamaka Ajere. So these are the 4 people that they are summoning, right? So these are the 4 people that they are summoning, and the boys and Juliet. So you are hereby commanded that within 30 days after the service of this writ on you, inclusive of the day of such service, you do cause an appearance to be entered for you in an action at the suit of Sir Ejiofor Esquire, and take notice that in default the claimants may proceed and judgment may be given in your absence. So this is happening today. This is happening today. So this is the second note. So he said the writ is to be served within 3 calendar months from the date of issuance, or if renewed within 3 calendar months from the last renewal, including the day of such date and not afterwards. The defendants may enter appearance personally or by legal practitioner, either by handing in the appropriate forms duly completed at the registry of the High Court or the Judicial Division in which the action is brought, or by register post to the registry. Endorsement to be made on the writ before issue, whereof the claimant claims against the defender jointly and severally as follows. Oh, Ndimbu. Okay, look at what they are commenting. Right step in the right direction. Even if he escaped judicially, he cannot escape spiritually. Please use all these, your petition or whatever you call it, to bring Naburia out of enemy's camp. These people are just out of this, like normal human thinking realm. You are prosecuting Simon Ekpa for doing the same thing that Kanu, your client, did. and you are asking, you are defending Kanu for the same crime that you want to sue another person. These people, they don't even see, like, these people, they are lost. It's a shame. It's annoying. It's a shame and it's annoying, but it is good, you know, like, let him present all the case, because the case will be a good material for the for that malami that is kukuma doing like salami for there. That they will give him the real material he need, or everything he can use to nail Ifeanyi, what is it called now, Simon Ekpa is already for the his misleader. Mustafa say, want to watch the Fulani movie. Don't worry, I will post it later. There's nothing Kanu did. In fact, as at now, Simon Ekpa have not done a quarter of what Nnamdi Kanu did. Like, he's just like testing the microphone. He has not even done anything. The misleaders trial is still ongoing. Now, Shebi, I don't know, the misleaders trial is still ongoing. And you say you are against Nigeria, you are Biafra, you are not charging him in Nigerian court. In Nigerian court. I've seen a lot of people trying to nail Ejiofor, Ekpa. They are trying to nail him, writing email and writing Interpol, writing Finnish government. And somehow they just forgot Chike Dozie or the Mohammed Abbas. Somehow they forgot all those ones. Like that one that was writing no Christmas, no peace. I hear he's hiding somewhere in Saudi Arabia. They forget it. They forgot all those ones. So you see that they already have different camps. So they think that we are fools. We are watching them very closely. It's not when you are doing. It's just like all this Fulani movie they are doing. They don't see their stupidity, but we see it. We see it. Good evening. IPOB versus IPOB in Nigeria Federal High Court. So I told you people yesterday that arise, O compatriots. Nigeria is calling you to obey. And it's the peace and unity of Nigeria that will save you. It is the peace of Nigeria that will save you. I don't even know that you are not seeing it.
This man just come with him cow. When they pursue me inside my farm, me with my farm. He carry knife, he carry everything just to come from
why now? Why now?
These things don't happen for too long now.
Calm down.
They found the Fulani that is disturbing them in Anambra State.
Wait, now calm down now. Calm down. Calm down first.
We get to the root of this.
What's happened now, Oga?
Kanaji Fulani.
Fulani.
Kanaji Hausa.
No, the Hausa.
Turanchi.
Yes.
Adanko.
English.
English with Turanchi.
What in talk?
Wana mutu.
Come down now. Wait, come down.
Wana mutum tell him for me wallahi.
Now this is the
I won't enter here with my cows. My cow. I chop him for one dawa.
Okay.
I know that go.
Where the cow now?
Yes.
I dey chop am for Kogini Fawo Nema, I don't know.
Where is the cow?
I dey chop am for Dawa. This guy I come say I be gonna this Dawa. No be I got 9 planter. No be got planter.
Yes. Now go get am for 9 planter.
This is such a no be got I planter.
Now go get am now.
So I come tell me say make I no chop.
But wait, I dey come. Oga, wait, I dey go. Wait, I dey come. Not be this one. Your cow, the shop. Now him farm that thing where they there.
And one someone then I so the rain I dey pull from sky.
I
the one where they so come from.
People are anyway, all of them gather.
Not be rain.
They can't even go and make
God now, but talk about it. Don't be carry out that way. Hey, not be quarrel.
Man say he's sorry. What he did was wrong.
Anambra State. Look.
My people, I don't know. These people matter don't tire me. I know. Good day, Jerome. I greet you. If you see the way they are sharing these things, somebody shared it for me. I was just laughing. Like, I've never laughed this long today. Like, my children are even looking at me and say, why are you laughing? I can't even tell them why I'm laughing. Like, it was so funny. You know, I was just like, hey, this kind of Fulani movie. Let me read some of the comments that they are making there. They are saying, exactly what is happening in our land, evil government. They say, please, which part of Anambra is this? Hey. And one is saying, thunder fire anybody where they hold anybody, make it no go fight Fulani man. Me if I don't follow them, see the Fulani today. To God be the glory. I take my eyes, see Fulani. Only say I never see the cow. And I don't see the knife. I don't see everything where they carry. I don't see in Shaka boom. I'm telling you. So now they are dragging Simon Ekpa. Like our brother said, Simon Ekpa is going to be the Oberen Sine Ike. That's what Simon Ekpa is going to be. He's going to bring down all the Asheni Yang, you know. So, you know, they made all, like, the thing is, this Biafra something is strange, because when you are talking about it and you want to know, like, okay, why exactly do you think you want Biafra? And they will say they remove history from the curriculum so that children will not know the history. Okay, so how does that affect your daily life? You know, like, okay, they say this pot is not working. Like, there's, like, at any time, if anybody, like, they cannot really articulate their thoughts and bring the points together and make it make sense. You will see that it's just like, you know, talking bits that they just kind of fed them at different points. They are not teaching, like, they remove Christian religious knowledge from the curriculum, but they are teaching Islamic religion. I say, like, you know, okay. Then go to your state and add it. You know, like, they teach history in school, but they don't teach in primary school. It's an elective. You choose it in your senior secondary school year. You know, okay, and again, why they are not even teaching our history? They are teaching us all this Bungo Park history, European history. There's no Nigerian history there. And even if to say they were even teaching us the history, maybe writing the event of what happened, maybe everybody will even have all the different perspectives, you know. Not that people will just like bold-faced lie to us. Somebody will lead his people boldly into a war that he's not prepared for, and he lied and made a decree that anybody that disagree with him, they will buy him. Decree number 5. So now the Fulani one I want take go the like, okay, and then eventually it came down to Fulani, and it came down to cow, it came down to Fulani and in the village, it came down to Fulani inside the forest. And when you are having all these Fulani this and that, you forget that you are everywhere. Igbo people are everywhere. In all the states of northern Nigeria, there are many there. And you're not on, so your country, that the Biafra you're looking for is about Fulani people in Igbo land. Like seriously, you know. And then you go after them. You say you don't want everything, and then you have anti-Hausa sentiment, anti-Fulani sentiment, anti-Yoruba sentiment, and that is supposed to bring you anything good. And then you say, oh, there is no seaport, there's no seaport, there is no seaport. Well, we're talking about going back to production now, Seth. We're talking about production. If the seaport is the problem, why don't you start production? Why don't you start production in your region? Like, what is even the thing, Seth? Like, the whole thing is not coming together. Oh, they did not appoint Igbo person. The day they appointed Igbo person, how did they affect you in your personal life? You know, oh, they did not make Igbo person president. The day that they made the other people president, how has it affected the people in that region in their life? You know, how did it become your problem, your daily problem? Every day you wake up in the morning till night, you are thinking about the ethnicity of who became president. The people that are from the ethnicity of the person that is president, as the life become dramatically changed for them, I don't know why people cannot ask themselves question. All this thing you are doing, how does it even translate to a better life for you? How? How? Okay, they did not teach, they are not teaching Christian religion knowledge, they remove it from curriculum, they are teaching Islamic, and you have states have autonomy. Introduce it in your own state school curriculum. Chicken, publish a book, share it across your state, and let it be, teach it in your state. You say you are not free. You are not free. You are not free. You want to go and fight for freedom. And you are everywhere. You are in everybody's space, and you are not free. You are not free. What is chasing you from that southeast? You have not found. You have not dig it to find out what is chasing you. Ever before Nigeria became Nigeria, you have not been staying in that southeast, and you are not trying to find out why. You are not trying to find out why. There's nobody that is so exceptional that is running away from their own home country. You have to be asking yourself why. Before the Nigerian Civil War, they say Igbo people were so many in other places. That's why they even fell victim. You have to ask yourself, why were there even so many in that time when they were in regional government? Regional government body was supposed to stay in their region. Why they were not in their region, safe and mass? Eh? Good evening, Chike. At the end of the day, we will look at Southern Cameroon. Southern Cameroon, they used to be in Nigeria. They raised a motion that they don't want to be in Nigeria because they don't want to be with our Igbo people. Now, they voted to go out from Nigeria. And Britain did that plebiscite for them, and they went into Cameroon. Today, they are fighting again. They don't want to be in Cameroon. They want to stand alone. I hope, oh, I hope. You know, these things are like flashpoints. So these things is not adding up. It's not adding up. You have a state, and the states are in your control. You're supposed to show example of the heaven you are promising with your state, honestly. You're supposed to show example. Everything that you complain about, you can use your state to make a difference. It's just like in life generally. Every government, people are struggling one way or the other. But in the end of the day, you will use your own life and make the most out of it. Good evening, wisdom. You use your own hand and make example out of it. If you look at Nigeria, Nigeria is so big, and Southeasterners are not the only people. Ndi Igbo are not the only people in Nigeria. And the rest of the people in Nigeria, they are moving on, doing whatever they can. Why must it be any small thing that is not working in Nigeria will not be your personal problem? There are problems everywhere. That's what I'm telling you people. You will not say, oh, they did not appoint an Igbo man. When they appoint an Igbo man, how did he help you? Did he pay your school fees? Did he pay your school fees? Did he build school for your primary schools in the villages? Did he give you pipe-borne water? Do you know that in the whole of Southeast, there's no pipe-borne water? There is no central water system that supplies water in the whole of the Southeast. In the whole, I'm not saying this to jab anybody. Like, we don't have running water. That is how underdeveloped we are. That's how underdeveloped the Southeast is. There is no running water. You can build much of everything. At last, you will go and dig borehole. And you know, there is no central sewage system. There is no central water supply system. And these are key elements in human development. We don't have it. Major key. Because once you are building a house and you connect your sewage, because normally you must eat, you must drink water, you must shit. And those things are things that are supposed to have a way out and a way in. There is no water. You will build your mansion, there is no water. You will be using small children that are supposed to be going to school, enslaving them. They will be going to carry water on their head. Carry water on their head to climb a 4-story building, 1-story building, so that you have water in a bucket to bath. You could do better for yourself. You have a space that you can use to show what you got. And believe you me, if you can show the world what you got, you know, if you can show the world what you can do with the one you have, then the world will see your real action, your real capability, your real exceptionalism. All this complaining, they did not allow you to import. Import is not a measurement of development. When you are importing, you are giving money to another people. You are keeping other people employed from another country. You are keeping the economy booming. Importation is not development. It's not a good thing. Everybody want to import everything, toothpick, hair, all this, everything. You want to import everything. It's not even going to add any value. If you go to main market now, everything they are selling there, they imported it. How did it add any value? But it's keeping the industries where they are bringing it alive. It's keeping the industries alive. And then even if you want them to say, okay, let them connect the Southeast to importation possibility, for example, is it by doing secession? Is it by claiming you want to secede, you want to secede? Who will not give you that kind of empowerment? Who will give you empowerment? You people have never heard any reasonable thing before. That is why when you hear something reasonable, you don't know where to start from. Your head will be breaking because you are eternally stupid. Somebody like Jonathan Mobo, because you are eternally stupid, nobody can save you. If you don't like what I'm saying, you move, you get out. You go to Simon Ekpa and listen, water is the code, how to buy your people, because your head is not correct. They told you that they will go and bring, who told you Biafra is a country that is recognized anywhere? You want to go to the UN as who? The same thing Ojukwu did. Ojukwu want to go to OAU, Organization of African Nations, as who? like as who? You the drags on you want to secede from Nigeria. You are not even seceded. You want to be recognized as a country. You want to go and follow other nations to sit down in OAU. Like how? And you people don't have any blame for that warmonger. You don't have any blame for him, for the bold lie that he lied, for the damage he caused. You people don't have any blame for him. Every day you come out, you are disturbing yourself. And now you are laying the foundation for a future reprisal that is coming against Ndibo, and you are not seeing it. But when that reprisal will start coming, now you will start saying, oh, they hate us, they hate us. Have you laid a foundation of love and acceptance now? In these years, you see yourself as better. How can you be better and you are the one going to live in another person's space? You want to live in Lagos, you want to live in Abuja, you want to live in Kano, you want to live in Meduguri, but you are better. And you are antagonizing other people when your livelihood depends on living in their space. And I'm telling you to calm down. As long as you don't have anything going for you, it is not in your place to be making trouble. it is not in your place to be making trouble. You are just an empty person. This one that call himself Frank White. The sense that they are talking to you since 1960. Now look at where you are. Underdog. You cannot be an underdog for 60 years. That means you are invaluable. You have no value. Let me tell you something. You cannot be an underdog. Since 1967 to today, you are still playing the role of a victim. One of our brother wrote it already. Said, there's nobody that respects anybody that puts himself as a victim. Like a crybaby. Nobody take you serious. They are going to say, well, he's going to cry anyway. Let him cry. You know, what you are doing is almost like a typical example of black people on the world stage. What Igbo people are doing. You know, you don't take responsibility for anything. You don't take a responsibility for your action, for your failures, for your woes. You don't want to do better. But you are so eager to find fault in every other situation, every other person. You know it better. But show how better you are. Show how better you are. What you are doing is like you are in Southeast. Na-egbu ndị Hausa, na-egbu ndị Fulani, na-ezuru ngwa ahịa ha, but you are not Igbophobic. You don't know that singular artist, the real definition of Igbophobic, because you are calling for results for the people that are not living in Igbo land, so that they will be seeing how the people who are living in Igbo land are being treated. You are teaching other people how to treat Ndi Igbo in their own space. Good evening, Ikenke Greg. I greet you. I wonder what the rhetoric will be. Or Shebi, we will be here. You cry for example, look at that small girl that they put in the family way, that 12-year-old girl. That thing happened in a community. That thing happened in a compound. Nobody saw it. If you look at that girl, you will see marks all over her face. You will even see injury. They don't beat and tire. They don't suffer and tire. Even she's almost like stunted, like almost a dwarf, because they don't use suffer finish in life. And you see that girl in that condition, you now send her away. So everybody in that Oka where she's living with those people they know, they will shame her and they drove her away. And then the doctor, they brought that kind of child to that doctor. He saw that girl. He did not call police. He did not report to women affairs. He did not report to child welfare. He born the pikin so that he go carry and go sell am. But unfortunately for him, that guy that came into that place and saw that girl and did that video, that was how God saved that girl. And I really hope God have saved that, because these people, you know, that guy did that video. He burst their bubble. Tell me how you will be a doctor, a medical doctor, and you have a 12 to 13 years old girl come into your facility, and you are not calling police. You are not reporting to the authorities. You are not batting the child and talking about hospital B. Like seriously. Every professional that is trained, that in all profession, you are always sensitized about protection of minors. It is number one. Thank you. So at the end of the day, you see injustice happening every day. You are not even conscious of the injustice that is going on in your place. It's all these small injustices that make the place unlivable, that make people want to leave the Southeast looking for where to escape to. It's those injustices that you need to address, so that you begin to make the place relivable, so that you begin to make people to stay, so that people don't need to escape, so people can be living there and be doing small business and living and surviving from there. The population will remain there, and then economy will be booming. and then you can open shop and everything will be going for you. And even the markets you are selling, you will modernize the market, build modern markets that will have road access, will have supply, water supply, that will have toilets, that will have facilities that people can drive in and drive out. Modern market, these are things you should do. Like by now you should not be having all this kind of market that don't have even any inroad, that even if there is problem, there is no road to pass to go and save. You know, you are just it's like when every time I'm looking at the southeast, it's like taking me back to 30 years ago. Like you don't see any development, you don't see any change. You see private people, individuals building singular houses in different corners of the village, but there's nothing from government centralizing and, you know, infrastructurally uplifting the place and making it something that people can actually come back to. So if you put the southeast in order, you don't have to tell people come home, come home. When people come home and see that things are okay, they will come home by themselves. I use Akwa Ibom to do example for you. When Akwa Ibom was not in order, the people were all over the place. They were doing house boy, house girl, all the different things. They were all over the place. But when they go home and see that their home is even better than where they are living, gradually they started going home. You will not tell person to say come home, come home, come home. You have to put things on ground. You have to develop the place. You know, it's not about writing long story, telling all the whole world how to do everything. Do it, let people see. Stop all this minor injustice you are doing. How can a doctor see a small girl, instead of him to take action, he put it there and be talking about a bill? And you know that that girl was put in that condition by people who are older than her that are supposed to protect her. And you are not calling in the authorities to take hold of those people. Yeah? You are not doing it. It will take a visitor in the hospital to cite that abnormal thing and begin to make video and post on social media before, you know, thank God for social media. These are the things you're supposed to be doing. All across Southeast, we are seeing small children that they are using as slaves in their homes. And it's a norm. And you are not seeing it. It escape you. All across the Southeast, we are seeing all young men that die and leave their family. You see every time the families disinherit the wife and drive away the woman and her children. And nobody is saying anything. Where are they going to go? They are not going to stay in the Southeast. They are going to be going somewhere else to other people's region to try and survive. Why? Because you look on when they are disinherited. You are saying it's your culture, it's your tradition. It is not. It is wickedness because you are able to do that and you are doing it. And these are things you're supposed to stand down and make your region reasonable. Every day you are complaining, they did not teach, they did not, what are even the reasons? There is no real cogent reason. And then you will, all of a sudden, it's not Fulani in the bush. Fulani is in the bush. Fulani did this. You know, there are also Igbo people in other places. Many times they will catch Igbo people in Lagos or in other that have done one thing or the other. Because people are people. Everybody have people that are bad among them. They can commit crime. It's a given. It's normal. But you cannot say, oh, you now criminal is a whole ethnic group and you are not seeing the fault in that. And somebody is putting in to you, you say I'm Igbo-phobic. Okay, no problem. You people that are Igbo loving, we will see where the love that you have projected on the Igbo will take you. You know? They are talking about airport. Everybody wants to have airport. I don't even know. Nobody's even talking. Like, you know, that thing, I look at it. Like I was telling one of our brothers, I said, he said I'm very critical of our people. That thing hurts me because I'm telling you the real situation and you are saying I'm critical of our people. How can a medical doctor come in contact with a 12-year-old pregnant child and not do anything about it? The problem in the southeast is coming from the people in the southeast, and that problem have been there from beginning. And that is why Cameroonian people said no to Igbo. They said no, don't say to Igbo, don't buy to Igbo. There's a problem. And they said they want to leave Nigeria on that account. The same people that want to leave Nigeria, the same people want to leave Cameroon today. There is no peace. Why? Because the problem is within. If you look at Southern Cameroon, they have the same characteristics, the same landscape like Igbo people. The problem is within, but they are thinking the problem is outside. The problem is not outside. The problem is within. So we need to deal with the problem within. Like today, we are seeing we are seeing all this go and get money by all means. It didn't start today, but it was allowed. It was allowed. It didn't start today. When we were growing up, then they say Obugozu, Obugozu. Ozu means dead body. So when you are encouraging somebody, don't Ozu, you don't bakasia. And then 419, I want to go 2 decades, I want to go 10 decades. You encourage, the embedding of money without any accountability. So you think those kind of things will go away? So the problems, the things you're supposed to deal with are within. But it is very hard to get to work. But it is very easy to point finger and say this person, that person is responsible, this person is responsible. If you look at the world today, you see that black people are facing difficult time. And you can use Igbo people, for example, as black people. As a race, we are not doing well. As a people together, we are not doing well. Look at our government in general in Nigeria. They give them money, they will not do anything for the people. And they put a system in their constitution, in their law, that does not allow them to question each other. For example, tell me how a federal government will be paying money to a state and the state is immune to questioning. There is no mechanism for you to hold the state accountable, but you are sending money, federal money, money for the people to that state, and you don't have any means to hold them accountable. The white people are not going to come and hold you accountable for your people. White people are not going to come and hold black people accountable. If you steal the money, they will hold it they will use it to develop their place. So if you look, not only Nigeria, all African people, they are not doing well for themselves. If you go to Black America, the black people, the few, when they make money, they will go and live in white neighborhood. If you go to black neighborhood, it's a mess. It's a crime scene. It's like, the worst living condition. And the pastors that used to bring them together, that used to help them to come together to fight all the enemy outside, today they are preying on their own people. Bring money, they will be living bling, 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 flying plane there, wearing 10 chain, and their own people in America are suffering. So all across Africa is the same thing. There is nobody that is doing exceptionally well. And the problem is bigger than one ethnic group that want to come and carry the whole burden of Nigeria on their head and make enemies for themselves. You people have already sold yourself. Like all this one I'm saying, it's not going to change anything. They say I'm shallow-minded. Adakaboro, first of all, even declared Niger Delta reform. So for you to know that the problem is within, when the Southeast was a region, first of all, Southern Cameroon wanted out. And second of all, Adakaboro, Niger Delta Republic wanted out. Why? Because they felt the same marginalization you are complaining today. They said they don't feel among, they felt taken advantage of, they don't get anything. For example, in the Southern Cameroon, they said you dominated their markets. You don't even give room. So you will dominate their market, you are selling from Onitsha to Bamenda. You have all the connection. And they are looking at you, they are feeling like strangers. And you are not cashing that feeling, that sentiment. You ignore it. And the same thing with Niger Deltans. When they were within the Southeast, they were feeling that need to live. You understand? It's not going to make it better for them if anybody leaves. Look at Eritrea. Eritrea fought and left Ethiopia. Still today, they are still in a worst case scenario. So the problem is within. So the people that are fighting for government, the people that are fighting government to win a state for themselves, they are not thinking about the ordinary people. They are actually thinking about themselves so that they will get that position. They will get that position for themselves. It doesn't mean that all of a sudden your life will transform. But my own is, since you people are determined that you want to break Nigeria, you want to form Biafra, go and do it. I'm not holding you. Go and do it. But don't come back and cry that Awolowo did this, Fulani did that. Own it. Say you went to fight, but you didn't win. Well, then you will fight again and continue fighting. Exactly. They are bought, they buy tire away spoil, they send to Nigeria, they will not use it to be traveling on Christmas, families will perish. You see, so these are the things we are doing to ourselves. So many things we are doing. Look at all these criminalities they are doing in the name of Okite, in the name of ritual money. Everybody know this thing is a lie, but they will not teach the people, and the people continue to waste. It's an epidemic in Nigeria. Ritual buying is an epidemic, but nothing has been done about it. Nothing has been done about it. So everything the Southeast is crying about is within. Go and fix it. Go and fix it. And if you want to be president of Nigeria, you have to reach out across regions. Not that every day you are cursing other people. You are saying they are not fit, they are stupid, they are not humans, they are coward. You are the only one that is exceptional. And then later you want cow and coward to come and vote for you. So this is the politics that African people are playing right now. The African people have not understood the meaning of independence and the meaning of leading your own people and achieving something for yourself. They are still thinking that they are colonial master, like they are the neo-colonial master, like they are the new colonial master. Like the colonial master is walking through they are the one colonizing their people. That is why when you give somebody money, for example, that Niger Bridge, all the roads in the Southeast, if you see primary schools, they did not build, all the markets, everything is in dilapidation. But if you go to their individual homes, it's a palace, it's like a paradise, like their own imagination of the highest that they can imagine. They built it in their singular individual homes. But for the village as a whole, they neglected it. They did not build school, even community center, nothing, no library, no technical enhancement, nothing. Because why? They are thinking that they are colonial master. Because the colonial master came to take. Colonial master built GRA, government reserve area, for himself. That is what our elite are doing. People that get in government, they will build their own GRA inside their own mansion. They pave only road going to their own place. Like our brother said, that if you come to the Southeast, every state have airport. Why? They want to fly straight into their state and, with escort go to their own GRA that they built. The African people don't know the meaning of independence. And through independence, and especially these Igbo people, our people are like lost. They even say that they are lost. And they're asking Kano Daddy, why do you want Biafra? He will say, he want Biafra so that he will go and worship his true God. Because Igbo people are Jews. Like, when you say a people are lost, that's when you see a people who are desperate to escape their own original identity. Like every encounter every outsider had with people from this region, they call them something like Igbo. There is nothing like Biafra, but these people are so desperate to escape from themselves. You cannot escape from yourself. You can develop your people. You can develop yourself. You can introduce laws, introduce values, and make it a norm. But you cannot escape yourself. But if you want to escape yourself, is how Kanu brought all these criminalities, is how you will escape yourself, because you will eliminate your region, erase it. Nobody will go back. They will erase, bulldoze all the villages and use it to do farmland. New people, new population will come in. It's not a new thing, you know. Population go, population come. You don't know when you started living in that space. So if you don't manage it well, your own population will pass. And not, like if you go to America, there used to be people who were living there. The people that came in, all these Oyibo people that went there, they clear all those people, they take over. They are not the American people. Those people, the remaining ones of those people, they're there for some corners, for some fringes. They don't get anything, you know. Exactly. Oh, but of course, because we don't understand. And you always have that because they don't understand. So you want to be like your colonial master. That is it. And if you see even everything we are doing, we want to be like colonial master. They want to be like, even Kanu himself, he's so disgusted with African people. He said if it was white people, he would buy all of them. There's something wrong with them. That's how delusional he is. So the African people, like, that's why they steal money. They steal money because they don't know what independence means. All of them. Tell me, for example, this football that they are playing in Qatar, how they did the deal. They said other people, they ask for some kind of development, investment in their country, because it will bring employment, it will bring money for the whole country that they will use to elevate the life of their people. But the representative that went from Africa, they say they should give each of them some few dollars. They gave they settled them with some hundreds of dollars, and it was okay. Individually, they just pocket that individual dollar. They went to. If you go to America, many of all our former politicians, all the houses they bought, they have abandoned it. Nobody is living there. They couldn't maintain it. You know, that time they are in government, they were millions of dollars. They would just go buy big house. There will be nobody to maintain it. The children will marry, go and live their life. They don't want to live there. They cannot maintain it. They cannot pay the taxes, you know. Most of the properties they bought, they are rotting. And many of them, they put money in different accounts, all these scripted accounts, all these things. The money, they die. Nobody know about the money. Nobody know the account, all those things. The money is gone. This is how we are losing money. None of them is doing well. So this pitching you to hate your fellow African, your fellow Igbo, fellow Yoruba, like for example, the Igbo, they hate themselves now. They say you are Sabo, you are not. They hate each other and they are buying each other. That's the level of the hate, because they put so much hate in you. They made you think you hate Hausa, you think you hate Yoruba, but you are hating yourself, because when you hate so much, you have all those hate in you. You cannot have access to Hausa people because you are not there. You can only have access to your fellow Igbo people, and that's why you are not having any remorse. You are taking them out. They don't have any vision. They can't see beyond their nose. And they don't have the mental rigor, honestly. They don't have the mental rigor. Like, they are like children. They want to eat today and sleep. They don't want to sit down and work on something continuously. And they can't, because they so much want to be at the end. For example, you are talking about white people, how far they have come. But you want to practice the culture that your forefathers left 2,000 years ago. You don't want to evolve it. You don't want to develop it. You don't want to evolve that culture to present day. Remove the things that are not working. Add the new things that will work for you. You don't want to do that. You see? So how is the development going to come? The problem is within. The same thing with Yoruba Nation. If you come to Yoruba Nation, it's the same problem you are having. If you go to Yoruba land, who is embezzling the money is fellow Yoruba sons and daughters. Why? Because they don't understand. They don't understand. They say, my people, but there is no interest of the people. It's just like we say family, 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 but there's really no interest of that family. How can you be saying family, family, my brother, and then your brother passes on suddenly? Instead of you to stand by and see that you support your brother's wife and your brother's children and stand in the gap for your brother. No, your first line of action is to disinherit your own brother, take away the sweat of your own brother from his children so that they will become paupers and become nobody. That is not love. And this is what other people have done to uplift themselves. So, like, that's why when I look at all these puppies, they are taking out breadwinners. They are increasing the cycle of poverty, the cycle and vicious cycle of poverty. And you know what comes from that? Criminality, more desperation. When is it going to end? Because you are not doing the main issue that you need to do. You need to stop mistreating women. You need to stop looking at women and children as garbage that you can take advantage of. There is a reason why all developed society protect women and children, because they are the future. You are looking at it, you say, woman get power, woman get power. No, they are protecting the women. They have been where you are. Don't forget, this condition you have now, you learnt it from them. They are coming from there and they know what it meant. And that is why they try to protect their children. Because their children is a reflection of them. Tomorrow, everything you are seeing, it's not enough for you to be saying, young people, hey, these children of nowadays, the children of nowadays, they are the product of their fathers. You are the one that created and produced them. Everything you are seeing, it is what they got from you. This is you recycling yourself. So, at the end of the day, what am I saying? All what you are looking for is within you. Look within you. Stop this hate of Fulani. And meanwhile, we are going to still see how these people are going to use Simon Ekpa to open their own yash. Sure, you realize that Simon Ekpa is doing something that is bad. But on the other hand, you are tone deaf to what Kanu was doing. That we came out and we were talking about and you insult us and call us name. Right? So this is a time for you to reappraise the whole thing. And you go and bring all the evidence you are going to bring from for Simon Ekpa. You know, if you have 10 for Simon Ekpa, you are going to have 100 for Nnaburia Kanu. So you are going to see, for example, that we have been telling you the same thing, that Kanu doesn't mean well for you. He wants you destroyed. He wants you running around. Now, all of you that followed him for the past 10, 12, 13 years, what did you gain from that? Nothing. You have so much hate. You have so much hate. You have so much hate. You hate everything. You hate Nigeria. You hate everything. You know, you think it's going to take you anywhere? It's not going to take you anywhere. You will end up destroying yourself, destroying your life. And life has no duplicate. And many of you have young children. What do you think is going to happen to those young children when you go? They will continue to suffer from where you stop. Because the problem within has not been dealt with. So you need to put in laws. We are saying Lagos State is the state I'm saying that is creating domestic laws to protect women, to protect children. You have to start from there. You know? You have to start from there. Kanu must suffer and pay for his crime. There is no going back. So you can never ever succeed by trying to make Simon Ekpa look bad. Because Kanu looks terrible. So Simon Ekpa can never fit in his shoes. He is trying, but he is not going to be able to fit in. And you are not going to succeed in using Kanu, in using Simon Ekpa as a fall guy. That's just it. That's it. So my people, it's been more than an hour. I didn't even know if anybody wanted to add anything. I don't know if anybody want to add anything. You can call. So at the end of the day, if our people know what is good for their people, they're supposed to be doing it. There is no reason why primary schools in Igbo land will be in that state. There is no reason. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Sister Blessedom. I am really very happy, and I thank God that our message is sinking.
Okay.
For me to see the likes of Annie Dons in the comment section, honestly, it blew my mind, and I know that our message has been going around, and the bingos have been waking up. The problem is that they are finding it hard. It is being difficult for them to accept the fact that they have been duped. Earlier today, I had an experience. I don't know whether you can hear me.
We are hearing you, and I hope they are hearing too. Yeah, I'm hearing you very well.
Yes, I can hear you too. So, earlier today, I have this my friend, that have been a diehard follower of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, and his ESN.
Yeah.
This man, including his wife and 2 kids,
Yeah.
I remember one certain time that we nearly fought ourselves.
Okay.
We argued and our voice rose to the high heavens, where he was trying vehemently to defend his IPOB. A certain time ago, about 2 weeks ago, this man was nearly kidnapped. Some guys came to him in his car and tried to take him. They told him that they are IPOB members, and they wanted to kidnap him. It was around 9 p.m. in the night. God.
Oh, I don't know what happened. It's not from my side. It's not from my side. I don't know what happened. So another person can call in. Yeah. Yeah, I have only this phone. So if one person is talking, I cannot take more than one person at a time. Yeah. Mohammed is not connecting. I don't know why. So at the end of the day, if only African people will understand that, all this racism that we are experiencing in our hello, all this racism we are experiencing in abroad, it's because our people have not understood that we are one person. Okay. No, the calls are just too many. So many people are calling at the same time. They are not giving room for one call to go through. So my brother, try and call back so that you can finish the story. Try and call back so you can finish the story. If you can make it quick so that we can have that story concluded. Hello? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe it was the network the last time.
Yeah.
So to cut the long story short, I visited this man. Hello.
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So to cut it very short. I said, do you know that thing you are saying is now that I'm beginning to understand that thing you are saying that you are right in.
Yeah, the network is bad. Okay, so I can imagine that what he wants to say is that the person now accepted that, what we have been saying is true. Hello.
Yeah, hello, my sister. Good evening from here, Nigeria.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, I remember my humble self, Sabo number 6, Mohammed Musa Saleh Ekini. My prayers will always remain that I pray to God Almighty to protect you, to bless you from all evil. Always trying to be a kind of review, trying to see that you liberate the mindset of your people. Hello, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay, good. There are some critical questions these bingos need to ask their so-called leaders. But as far as we are concerned in the Sabo Club, both Simon Ekpa and Ekpa Makanu are all criminals.
Yeah.
Are all haters of Igbo race, so to say.
Yeah.
The question you should before you close and allow us to call in is that for the past 7 or 10 years, can any bingo categorically come out to tell us what has he achieved from what Kano has been saying?
Thank you.
What has they achieved? What have they achieved from all what this Simon Ekpa is saying in Finland?
Yeah.
What have they achieved from Ojuku? What have they achieved from Uwazariki? All of these criminals, what have they achieved? If not throwing sorrow, buying of people anyhow in their land, in the so-called of fighting for freedom, which is not even on the horizon. We have said this time without number. This Biafra you are calling that you are fighting for is not even on the horizon. Can these bingos for one have a common sense? Sit down and ask questions. There are certain steps and procedures that are involved in getting a new country.
Okay.
Which of the steps have they achieved?
Okay, question
Which
to
one?
you. No bingo.
Which of the steps have they achieved? Can they ask these criminals in Finland and the one in detention this question? How many lives did you want to fight before they achieved the so-called Biafra? How many lives?
I wonder.
And what baffles me a lot, they keep living on denial. A chief security officer of a state, Anambra, state like Anambra, Professor Charles Soludo, come out categorically to state that all the killings in Igbo land in Southeast are being done by some Igbos.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the people will go online, still confuse the global ones, telling that they are Fulani. Which Fulani? Where?
Okay.
Where are Fulani? Where? Now they are saying it is Simon Ekpa that is spying people.
Yeah.
The DOS. The other one are saying it's the Estes. Now they are just calling this. They are saying it's Simon Ekpa.
Yeah.
Which one are we going to take now? Is it Fulani or Simon Ekpa?
They are even questioning his Igbo-ness.
Are confused. They don't even know where to go to. And I don't know. Do these people really have conscience? You will contribute your own money for your people to be paid?
Hey.
My sister, it's very unfortunate that
it's
we
unfortunate.
found ourselves
We have
in
said
this
all these things
circumstance.
before now, so
honestly, it's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But my prayers remain one before I drop on.
Yeah.
That everyone that is causing evil in this particular country, ours, Nigeria, may that evil reach him and reach his family. That is my prayer.
That is it. Oh, let everybody get a piece of their own
pudding. Anybody that is contributing or supporting evil in this country, may that evil and this pain reach him and reach his family members. That is my prayers. Thank you, my sister, and may God bless you.
Thank you. You're welcome. So, yeah. So, I don't know if any other person wants to call. Yeah. So, I was thinking that maybe I should actually, let's look at this, the map of Nigeria before I go. And look at this place that is actually the bone of contention. Hello. It's not connecting. So while I'm waiting for the call to connect, so I want to show you, this is Nigeria, right? So this is it. This is Nigeria. You see, I highlighted it. So this is where we are talking at. This is the, like, hello. The network is not connecting. I don't know why. Hello?
Hello, ma.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening. Thank them for coming from the place of love
Look at that.
to join in this sensitization. And Blessedom, more importantly, I will thank you, Jele. The two of you, to the best of my knowledge, has been on the front burner. Take this upon yourself to sensitize our people.
Yeah. It's okay. Just go straight. Let's hear what you have to say.
It's not every time I have to go straight to the point. People do not understand this. Everything that is happening, your efforts is paying off.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, now for Ejiofor to bring litigation against Simon, but people need to understand this. And those corrupt politicians are behind it. They want to use him as a fall guy. Now they are taking him to the Nigerian courts.
Okay.
And don't be surprised. Let me say this. They want to use the Nigerian state instruments to reach out to the Interpol and to the Finnish authority to get this guy back. Because IPOB on their own do not have that capacity to open up a litigation. That is why he's bragging that it will come in piecemeal. Now, like you've said and other persons have said, they need to do the needful. Not just Simon, but Nnamdi Kanu, his brother, Asidi Hot, Ada Biafra, every one of them, Ada Lois, Iten Guruago. You see, they need to prepare the list of those who gaslighted the South. And now, like I said on the comment section, they've made the case for Attorney General Federation and the prosecutor very easy.
Very easy.
All they need to do is to play side by side. Nnamdi Kanu broadcast and Simon Ekpa broadcast.
Yeah.
It ends it.
Exactly.
Just play the two side by side.
Yeah.
You see, most times I ask myself, I believe the relevant authorities are gathering much electronic and audio evidence. Now, which day did Simon Ekpa join? It's not up to 2 years. We also had a fighting that he wasn't a member, he didn't take oaths. Everything that he's doing is just the template of what Nnamdi Kanu gave to him. Now, most people of the South is the politicians, they are looking for the soft guy, the fall guy, the soft target. Unfortunately, they want to use Simon Ekpa to do that. October, May last year, people should go and listen to Nnamdi Kanu's sit-at-home speech or broadcast. His orders were clear, and it happened. Where are these people when he said, if you show you Bubago, buy him?
Buy him.
You know, what, you see, the truth, now, the only thing they can do to save the younger generation is to come and claim that Biafra is a Neverland, there's no Biafra anywhere, it ended, and tell the truth as it is. And for those that know the truth, they need to tell the truth as it is.
And criminalize Ojukwu's legacy and stop praising him.
Not even criminalize, giving him a post-mortem judgment.
Yeah, post-mortem so that he will suffer for that. His memory and his name will be in the garbage he belongs.
They need to take him as well, put him where he belongs. And Nnamdi Kanu, they need to give him his full, this is his, put him where he belongs. He's a criminal at the end of the day. Then, so that these local communities where these guys have camps would now begin to volunteer information, because most of them are confused. They've put them in that box that they begin to think these guys are of any good. Not until we make it clear, these are nothing but kidnappers. If Osisi County was alive, Would Osisi Kanko become a freedom fighter? The answer is yes.
Of course.
Because every criminal need now is just to bring a Biafran flag and that they are
wear their beret
and whatever. And this is something I'm kind of brought. Now, if the Riwa Mama was alive, the Riwa Mama would be a freedom fighter. That is it. Now you see, communities are afraid to talk. What have we not seen? For these guys to go and humiliate a man that he sold the land to a Hausa person, even if he sold the land, that is his own inheritance, his family land is right. So who are they to dictate who he sells his land to? This is where we find ourselves. Look at communities, women cannot talk. These guys walking around intimidating people. At the end of the day, Ndi Igbo, we need to understand, if we want to call a spade, we need, first, Nnamdi Kanu has to face whatever punishment, whatever judgment, whatever case they are bringing against Simon Ekpa, the same in equal proportion. In fact, in 100 folds for Nnamdi Kanu, because he is the one that brought this violence. Nobody can deny that.
Yeah.
Then, China Sanworu, Chike Doziem, the women in US, Nnen Nayanya, Nnamdi Kanu brother in Germany. What do you call her again? This one that is dancing on social media. We do all of them. They need to make a list and round these people up. But one good thing, they've come to prove again that Nigeria is not a zoo. Why am I saying this? The same country they try to reduce as if it's nothing before their followers. That same country they want to bring.
They are going to into
Why
the
did
courts.
they not take their litigation to Biafra country?
After all, they were going to UN without zoo. What happened? Did they miss road?
That is it.
They don't know the road to the UN.
People need to watch it. These same politicians, they wouldn't want to come forward. They want to work behind the scene, their front, just like they've been using. Nnamdi Kanu has become their political Their front now will be Ejiofor to extradite Simon Ekpa. It will get to that point, they begin to fight to extradite him through the Nigerian government. And people should know, people that are behind this are the people of the Southeast.
Yeah.
The politicians, the prelates, the corrupt, criminal politicians who are keeping quiet. Now, all these politicians, they would say they want political solution for Nnamdi Kanu. Why don't they say political solution for Simon Ekpa?
Okay.
Simon Ekpa did nothing. I've forgotten this name of this man who came on a national TV to say, if anything happened to Nnamdi Kanu, he himself, that his driver passed on when they saw these guys, the so-called militia group. I can't remember his name. I just escaped my memory.
One chief, I remember him,
People like that are the real problem. And people need to understand, what we are seeing in our environment, people behind it are numerous. Our politicians are behind it. If Ojus Okalo, after running his mouth, his near-miss experience, and Yoruba near-miss experience, these are people behind it. Those 11 senators, these are people behind it. Not until they begin to call a spade, this will linger. Thank you so much, Blessedom.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so to buttress the point that Henry was making, I want to show you when they went to that criminals. Have you ever seen them enter any building anywhere? Anybody grasp them? They will be outside. You don't go inside Imagine
in a place where the zoo cannot come to. Because we have come to that very place. Every effort made by the zoo to frustrate our coming here today, we have destroyed it completely.
Okay, now this is what what they are buying people in the village.
What did I get? And the same way that we have gone into this very parliament to preach Biafra, so shall we go to Washington to preach Biafra. I can assure you that after this very place, the next place is the United Nations. There is nothing our enemies can do to us.
So if now reach to go and catch EU cities,
they called us terrorists, but today we are outside the open. Jubril cannot come here. Impostor. Miyatiala cannot come here. But IPOB is here. I wanted to say that Biafra has come. I said that Biafra has come. Biafra has come. He
said, let me still show you. They know the road to EU, but where did they take the case to? Nigeria court. See which Mefa when they were posing. Mefa has come as now to say they did not go to any UN.
family here in United Nations, Switzerland. They are here today to submit their petition. And we are done. Now you can see the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ejiofor.
We shall march them forward to restoring the land of Biafra. Our lost inheritance. We have not done anything bad. Our hands are clean.
See them. They went to the UN.
That is the voice of Mrs.
See all their criminals.
Of course,
you can never see them enter inside any office.
The table. Biafra must be free, and I thank all that are working assiduously to that Biafra restoration project is a success. May God reward each and every one of us. May God bless my leader Martin Nabbed, bless his family, and bless all members of IPOB who are working to see this project a success. Thank you.
He said.
Let me be showing you when they went to the United States. Wait, let me show you where they went to the United States. See them. You can never see the enter anywhere. You see that one with his oversized suit. This is when they went to the United States. So now no road to US, EU, UN, now Nigeria Federal High Court, so now can they go. So here the chief is already summarized it. You can't have it both ways now. See them. See them. They are going to see Trump. They are going to see Trump. Wait now. Let me these people, they have gone far. You don't know how far they have gone. They are fraud. Let me there is one that they went to UN that I'm even looking for that. Let me show you guys. Ndoshi. That they went to United Nations. Where is that video? Japan. Abi, is it Japan that they say they went to save? Japan. Wait now. May I see what people they die for?
What's your flag? What's your flag?
They are king. Now comedy that they act.
Do not put on a flag now.
They went to get he went to Japan to meet Japanese prime minister.
500 meters away in Fulan. I was sitting there. In the map. I'm just alive. I just saw him.
He's coming.
For a few minutes.
All this is what they did to scam the people, but they will still come here and meet me that I'm just showing you the fraud they are doing, that I'm homophobic, that I hate you. But look at how they love,
Then I move
how
going
they are
front.
doing all these dramas.
Jenny Sebeni here need the man.
See them.
On the Kanekuna.
Criminals. They say he's going to see Japanese Prime Minister. As who? As who? That's the question nobody asks themselves. Before one many of you are doing, they are doing it koro, you did not see it. They are doing it koro. This is it. Oh, I guess they went to EU, they went to you and that. Have you seen it now?
Donna, this way.
Have you seen it
Only
now?
see Alan there. Your Hamadike himself.
He landed in
This
Japan.
spring leader. Martin Nandekano. Welcome to Japan. Ugwefi Ekene Yak. You are welcome, sir.
There's one that he was hey, if you people don't know where the race started beating you, how will you know where it is?
Only see your welcome, sir. No, sir. Odumasa, welcome, sir.
Only see watcher. Only
Afraid to
see
do
watcher. You see how they trick their own people. Only see watcher. See him now. Hey, whoa. Only see watcher. Are you seeing it? Hey, whoa. Only see Kwasha. He wants to go and see Japan president. No shit and down. Wait, I started walking this here. I just said, let me show you this is small. The level of the speech that they went through. Are you people seeing it? This is Kano, this is now, this is the, I went to Japan, I went to United Nations like this. Are you seeing it? There is no level of criminality these people did not do. And they did it so that he will go there and collect money live, so that he will not have to, you know. So there's nothing you can accuse Simon Ekpa of doing that Kano has not done. I played all the videos for you people.
D2.
So you are seeing your misleader.
D2. Yeah, all this side. Yeah.
Are you people seeing them? Me, I just say let me show a little bit, because you know when I'm doing all these videos, they prefer to hate me, to target me, and you know, put their hate on me. I have some of these videos. Maybe some days I will just come and I will just see that and showing you the video. You know, just as the videos are so violent, most of the time when you want to play their video, you just even bring harm for yourself. See the useless people you are following. They want to go and bring conflict. Look at the useless people you are following. You people are not ashamed. See the people that want to go and bring a new country. So this Alika, somebody like a whole Japanese people will not have something to do with this kind of miscreants. Are you seeing them? Where he was in the United Nations making mouth. Maybe I showed you people that video. I can't find that video now. There's one video that where he was shouting inside in front of United Nations that day.
Donald, let's the flag now.
So let me show you what a UN visit looks like for those of you in the villages. So I want you to look at this video. This video, I'm showing you this video from. I want you to look at this video. This is.
Thank you, Mr. President. We thank the High Commissioner for his report. Mr. President, West Cameroon has been under the violent colonial occupation of the Republic of Cameroon.
You see, those people that are doing those things in Cameroon, they are inside the United Nations. Did you see the difference? You see the man here, Obaifo, Obato or something like that, ONG. You see his name? You see the United, So I don't want to. Are you seeing them? They were able to go into the United Nations to make their complaint. Are you seeing? So did you see the plenary? This is what a United Nations visit looks like. Children of useless women. I'm sorry for you people.
Mr. President, West Cameroon has been under the
have you seen it? So just in case you did not see it, so I'm just saying, let me just show you people a little bit. Yeah, so I think we have done justice for today. Yeah, now that is the comedy show they fell for. Now there is nothing. It's unbelievable now the level he went. It's unbelievable. I told them that Kanu, nobody can even invite him. Even have you forgotten when he brought one Uyibo man from? Have you forgotten when he brought that Uyibo man and said he's Turkish diplomat? Let me even show you Turkish diplomat. See. Turkish diplomat. Did you forget? You see? See them. Turkish diplomat. See? Turkish diplomat. That time the parents were alive. See the Turkish diplomat. Turkey that is dealing with separatists in Turkey, in Turkey. They are dealing with separatists. The Kurdish separatists will now come and see this kind of church rat. They don't even know that he exists. That's the tragedy. See him, Turkish diplomat. He made him king. The Turkish people engage him. See them, Turkish diplomat. This is what our people fell for. I'm sorry for you guys. No be me do honor. No be me do honor say make una for mugu. I'm sorry. Turkish diplomat. Not today. He don't say now, but we told them they refused to hear. What scam did he not use? So my people, tomorrow I will share that video of how they went to the United Nations again, where he was talking. Yeah, the United Nations. Yeah. I see one with a Kano picture. Let me just block it. There's no need to read what he has to say. These ones are damaged goods, fit for recycling only. This is a premeditated fraud, you know. So all these things, that's why when you ask them, why are you looking for Biafra, they cannot give you any answer because they don't have any answer. It's just all these hateful things that they already taught the people. There is no government you are going to 100% approve of everything they are doing. Every government, you are going to have complaint of one thing or the other. This is why it is politics. This is why you have House of Rep member. This is why you have people that are supposed to be doing politics and opposition politics. Their duty is to be fighting all those things that anybody, if they say, for example, they did not add history and it's a problem, that is a talking point for the senators, for the House of Rep member. Let them be talking about it. If it's important, let them raise a bill. Let them vote for it, and that is it. If, for example, you say, oh, there is no, then let it be. Have you seen any senator or Southeast, anybody complaining of anything that will have any impact to the people of the region? It's not your duty that you are selling markets in the shop and be disturbing yourself and hating other people, you know. This head is what you are calling bad head. In your generation, in your family, do you have people who have this kind of head? Ndara. Na jealousy go kill on. You are looking at me and calling me bad. When you are following Ishi Kwasha, na me do you? Na me do you? May you go dey follow Gorimapa shine head, where in brain they boil for under how many degrees sun every day, where you don't kolo. You dey follow Kolomenta, you know the shame. I'm sorry for you. Go and get the Biafra. Go and divide Nigeria. Shame will be your own. Go and, if you don't go get Biafra now, God will punish all of you. Some they will say for Biafra not to come. Am I holding you? Go and get it now. 60 years on that dog. Not today. It will make it 100 years. Many people have come and gone. The Nigeria is still there. But if you build on your region, the region will become developed. Gorimapa shine head. Now they follow. Ishin Kwacha. You can't look me, they say I get the Ishin Kwacha. Where did you see the Ishin Kwacha? Now crazy they worry all of them. If they find waiting what they insult me, no see. Waiting again what they insult me, nothing. There was once a crooked can. Yeah, so if you not like, so all of you that are watching me, I know there are people that maybe they don't know. If you don't know, I'm telling you, this is the biggest fraud in human history. 3 million people plus have gone for this fraud and still counting. If Ojukwu said there was a pogrom in the north, and then he will not go and declare war to buy more people, Abi, that is the solution you have. Now you say so many people are buy before, and so you want to buy more people. That's the same solution. So it's the biggest fraud in human history as we are standing now. And if you don't bury this hatchet now, deal with it. More people will come and they will profit from it. And you will be going down, turning into a minority. Nothing will come out of it. Nothing. Go and write it somewhere. Nothing will come out of it. Following a madman that need medical help, you will see. Go and write it somewhere. Sir Kanu, they are still going to plead insanity for him. They will say he's insane. Like his brain not correct. Insanity means colomenta. Say somebody is the colo. That's what the lawyer will plead last. They will say this guy is mad. Like he is mad. He dey kolo and he don't know what thing they do, so he no fit for trial. You will see it. That is the last card they will play. All these things they are doing is jamboree. But when John go mature, they will plead and say insanity clause. They will use it. They will say he's not fit for trial because he don't know what he's doing. When I go, they follow useless people, frustrated people, people wey no know tomorrow, people wey no get anything for their life, no joy, no peace. Listen to them. They will teach you how to hate other people, hate yourself, hate your region, hate your Igbo-ness. They will teach you to hate to be Igbo. You want to be Jew, only you want to be Jew, only you want to be Biafran, only you, because they taught you how to hate yourself. Okay, so go and continue to follow them. But those of you that love your life, the only thing Igbo people can do at this point to reclaim themselves is to shun everything that concerns Biafra. Everything that concerns Biafra, if you are not ready to shun it, forget it. They ask Kanu that day, why do you want Biafra? be that one where they read for newspaper. I want to see how somebody will commit the level of crime that Kanu has committed and they will release him. I want to see it with my eye. So you people can be trying to use Simon Ekpa as a fall guy. Nona Sabi, you know they work for us. I want to see how you are able to see the crime of Simon Ekpa and you don't see anything good in Kanu. You don't see anything evil in Kanu. How can you see evil in Simon Ekpa? You don't see evil in Kanu. Thunder will fire you. Anybody, any one of you, from your highest to the lowest, and you must get the blessing and the visit of Kanu ESN. All of you that look at Kanu and say he did good, all his goodness, you will benefit it. Your family, your generation, they will benefit it. Anybody that look at Nabuya Kanu, if I thought he was even in DSS, that Kanu, anybody that look at the evil he has done, I said, or the armor, that evil will never depart in their household. I said it. Anybody, the same thing that Ojukwu did, you people did not see evil in what he did. Instead, you use Ifajuna as the fall guy. You now hang all the Ojukwu criminality on Ifajuna. And you are still suffering and paying the price of Ojukwu crime in the name of Kanu. How many people perish for Wazirike? He's still there. He's still there. So if you don't want to stop the crime, let it continue. Leave Simon Ekpa alone because he's doing the same thing others are doing. That is just it. So my people, yeah, thank you so much. I will end it here. Love this video, share this video. Yeah, support my page, support my channel, subscribe to my page, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, forget about beer fraud. It is a fraud. It's the biggest fraud in human history. You cannot say it enough. You cannot say it enough. We need development, yes. Not only us, other people, all Africans. We need to change our mindset, our mentality. And the people, and when we change it, the people that will get into government will become people who have changed their mentality. So they will understand how to develop, human development, human resources. They will understand communal development, people development. That is what we are lacking. What we have are people who have colonial mentality. They think they are white. They think they are colonial people. They think they are above the normal African. That's why they steal everything for themselves. The way white colonial master used to steal and go away, they are stealing for themselves. They'll still go and steal and put in colonial master house because they don't understand themselves, because they are empty. That's why everybody look at us and they laugh at us. How can we be the richest continent in the face of the earth and be the poorest? It's a joke. It's a joke. We cannot cry colonization. We are not the only continent that was colonized. So the thing is deeper than all this. I wanted to show you people quickly the Nigeria the small piece of land that you people are even crying about. So this is Nigeria, for example. Let me show you. Look at Nigeria here. So this is Nigeria. You see this area like this is Nigeria. And so that means if you're a Nigerian, the Nigerian government citizenship gives you access to all these places. Whether if you are here, you can come here, you can go here, you have access, you can go here. And now you have a few people just from this area. Just from this area. This is what they are killing themselves over since. And this area, you can run around it in 2 hours. The land mass is very, very small and with a very high population. And somehow you feel like if you have access to this place, let me tell you, the access to the sea is not a problem. Because right now, even Hope Uzodinma has done it that from Owerri now, they have carved you cannot even, like, it's not that Southeast is landlocked. Geopolitically, you can be saying it's landlocked. But if you look at here, you see all these things, you will see water. You will just pass all this route like this. You have gone inside the sea, you have gotten inside the sea. Like if I open, like I don't want to blow it too much. You see this Obinze. This is where the navy is. You see, now they are trying to open it. I hope you are seeing this blue line. It's going directly into the Atlantic Ocean. So it's not even about access to the ocean. So this small region here now, keep in mind all these sides are not part of it. So you have this small region now. So even from Onitsha, you have direct access into the sea. I hope you can see it. Like if you open it a little bit, you will see it's a direct access. So it's not even a question of being landlocked, So if you have this region now, and even if you have access into this sea, what is it going to benefit you? That if you want to go to Benin City, you need a visa. For example, you want to go to Abuja, you need a visa. You want to go to Ibadan, you need a visa. You want to go from here to Lagos, you need a visa. That is what they are not telling you. And you, as an ordinary person, you are living here, you love to live here, you are a foreigner. You have to have visa, you have to have resident permit, you have to pay taxes as a foreigner. You lose your citizenship and the rights that Nigeria as a country affords you. You become a citizen here. Just like our people that went to Ghana here are paying the price. They told them to pay 1 million. To pay 1 million. They say ECOWAS is also in Ghana. Why is he not saving them? How many years did they get their shop law? Ghana said there is still a provision for the local market to protect the local market, whether ECOWAS or no ECOWAS. Just like European Union or no European Union, the local economic still have its own citizenship, its own rights within its own borders to do what is best for him. Okay, so you cannot say because you are ECOWAS, because you are, for example, you say you are ECOWAS now. That means you are going to own a house in Lagos from here. So what are you going to benefit from restricting yourself to this place now? And be a foreigner here, and be a foreigner here, and be a foreigner here. What exactly are you? Of course, protectionism, that's what they don't know. They lie to themselves. So you think that being restricted here will grant you heaven. If you are so good at it, by now this place will not be the dungeon that it is. If you are so good at it, like if you look at Barcelona, Spain, all those regions that wants to break away, it's no longer a matter of development. As a matter of fact, they are very developed places. In fact, as a matter of fact, most of them are actually the real economic hub. So they are developed. Everything is. So you cannot even, because of development, you cannot say because you are one ethnic group, you want to go and get your own country. I am telling you this from a place of factual truth, and I'm showing it to you live. So you are going to be restricted here. It's not a matter of wearing dot t-shirt or I'm calling yourself dot land media. When that dot becomes, I'm not even saying don't get Biafra, but this is the reality. This is the reality. And so it's an effort in futility. So you see this area that I'm circling like this, that is what you are killing yourself for. This is where you are killing yourself for. Why? Why do you have to kill yourself for this small land area? All you have to do is develop it. Build water system, build infrastructure, build road network, build sewage system, build schools. What else? And you still have access to Lagos. You still have access to Abuja. You can still cross here, go to the north, go to other parts of Africa. Everywhere is still open to you, and you still have your homeland. What exactly is the problem? What exactly is the problem? Do you think that it's going to be business as usual? If you go to all these cities around here, our people are there. If they say, because, for example, they will say, there is no seaport here, there is no seaport there. But is there seaport in Boko? Go to Boko, our people are there. There's no seaport there. Is there seaport in Makurdi? No. Go to Makurdi, our people are there. Go to Akure, our people are there. Is there any seaport in Akure? For example, go to Ado Ekiti. If you go to Ado Ekiti, you won't even know it again. If you know Ado Ekiti 20 years ago, if you go there again, you will be confused. You will miss road because you will not know where is where. Because they are blown up the whole place. Fayose started it. Go to Ogbomoso. All these people, they don't have seaport, but somehow, and here in Calabar, there's a seaport. There's a seaport that is working here in Calabar. There's one here. And they are building one here, and now they are building one they are connecting one from here to the ocean, and from Onitsha here, there is already a seaport here. Is something like a seaport, like forgotten what they call it, but it's a water carrier. There is one somewhere here, I think somewhere around here. So what exactly are you fighting for? This fraud is going on too long because people are not talking. People who even understand geopolitics, they are not saying anything. They are just looking at you. They are looking at you. They are looking at you. So if you come to the scheme of things all over the world, there are different places that they want to break out. The last time I was showing you Ethiopia, you remember I was showing you Ethiopia where they wanted to break out. Eritrea broke out. You see Eritrea is here on the sea. Before Ethiopia, all these places was Ethiopia. I showed you this thing before. I hope you can see. All these places is Ethiopia before. All these places, including Somalia. See, Somalia used to be Ethiopia. You see, Djibouti used to be Ethiopia. Eritrea used to be Ethiopia. All these places used to be Ethiopia, but they were directly on the sea, on the Gulf of Aden. You see, they were directly on the Arabian Sea. And they felt that, getting their own country and running it will be better for them. Look at the state of Somalia today. See Djibouti, if anything is happening there, what is special? Look at Eritrea here. Their people are always on the sea looking for how to cross and go to Europe. They are always on the run looking for where to go. They are always on the sea. Even last week here in Germany, an Eritrean refugee, he went to attack children that were on their way to school. There are refugees everywhere. So, and Ethiopia is still waxing strong. And very recently, this small region here wanted to break out. What is it called? This Tigray region. They wanted to break out somewhere here, the Tigray region. They wanted to break out, and they are fought. So if the people here broke out and life did not dramatically change, and you around here, you want to break out, everybody want to break out. But Ethiopia is still waxing strong. Ethiopia is still waxing strong. Ethiopia was not colonized. They fought off the colonialists, and they were punished for it. Honestly, they fought off the Italians. They fought off with all their might. And, they sanctioned them and all those things. They are still suffering, but they never were colonized. So you cannot say the European put them together, but still they have all these breakouts. Even in Somalia, you still have Somaliland that has broken away from Mogadishu. Somaliland has also broken away from here. So all this breakaway has not brought anything, to the... when I see this, when I'm trying to teach something important and I still see these people throwing insult at me, I really get infuriated. What do you people want to hear? You want to kill Fulani, buy Yoruba, thunder, fire this kind of people who get back to these mojos. What do you want people to teach you? Only teach you hate. I am not a preacher of hate. Don't come to my wall to look for hatred. I don't have hatred in me. I love Hausa Fulani. I love Yoruba people. Okay? I love Igbo people. I love Akwa Ibom people. I love Calabar people. I love Benin people. I love Edo people. I love Isha people. Don't come to my wall to look for hatred. I do not have it anywhere near me. And you cannot teach me who choose for me who to love. God forbid bad thing. You see all those rubbish Ojukwu did. Shebi he came back and campaigned for Shagari. I am not in that. Obona Felix, Negi, Nagi, Oburogi, all of you, children of Akuna generation, thunder fire you. Nnamdi Kanu, if he will not pay for his crown, we will see. We will see. I'm teaching you something that you have never learned for the first time in your life. Instead of you to calm down and learn, you don't want. You want to die, go and die. And if you don't die, God will punish you. Idiot. Oh, when Silas, go and buy. Go and take up, go to Obin's the barrack, is empty. Very stupid set of people. Very annoying. I'm trying to show you factual things here that you can actually see. I'm not making it up. You still come and be insulting me. Why? Don't come here and hate on me. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody. I have friends that are Yoruba. I have friends that are Ishan. I relate well with everybody. I don't even have any preference for religion. Anybody that is good to me, I'm good to the person. I've been blessed by Muslims. I've been blessed by Christians. I have lived with a roommate that was Hindu. I don't have any problem with anybody. Okay? They will be cursing me. What do I need to follow a madman? Ishinkwacha, Onyara Ishinkwacha. I don't need anything from him. Everything he's saying, anybody that is sensible will hear that is giverish. He's just feeding on the hate in your heart. That's all. Yeah. So my people, thank you so much for being a part of this program. You know, we went from comedy to something serious, but I think it's okay. You know, let us be putting the information out there. So go and think about it. Think about it very well. What exactly is this Biafra you are looking for? Tomorrow, by the grace of God, I will come back and play again. Those who have done that video before, maybe I will look for the video and show you guys again. You know, they always want to separate because they are thinking the solution is outside. No, the solution is within. I'm showing you Ethiopia. Ethiopia did not even fall to colonization, but look at it, it's being splintered. Even as we are talking, Tigray was just fighting to leave Ethiopia. You know, I was showing you the Tigray region, very small region, oh, very small region on the edge of behind Djibouti. They want to leave. How many people have they destroyed their life? And now they are called for peace. Now they have called for peace. Let me show you the Tigray region. You know, see this place that is, I just kind of highlight it for you. See the Tigray region. So you are looking at Ethiopia here. This is Ethiopia. And I hope you can, I don't know whether you are, maybe you cannot see my cursor. I'm sorry, I don't know that you can see my cursor. I don't know, but I'm just showing you. I don't think you can see the cursor. So this is Ethiopia. They didn't fall to colonization. Nigeria, you can say, okay, British people, you know, they put us together. Yeah, okay, they did that, you know, but we are still Africans. We can also determine our destiny in our own hands, you know. If we know what it means to be independent, we can work towards it. Of course, nobody is going to sit back and allow you to just be free. But it's a fight and it's something in progress you can do and continue to do. So this is the gray area now. This is this small thing that they acquire so many people. Is it not synonymous to this our Biafra that they are here buying their people? Is it not the same thing? This small place here that they are buying their people. You know, at the end of the day, see, if you look at Ethiopia, you see that he had access to all this sea, to this sea. You see, he had access to the ocean. So now Somalia took away the access to the sea. You can see, Djibouti took this side, Eritrea took this side, effectively making Ethiopia to become landlocked. And still, Ethiopia is still progressing. Still, Somalia is at war. Djibouti is not doing fine. Eritrea is at war. So now, Ethiopia has to go through Kenya. Had to go through Kenya to access the sea. Because these people thought that they will be the live stream, but they are still suffering. Yeah, so my people, thank you so much for being a part of this program once again. Share the video. You can cut it, you can repost it. It's a gal for me. I don't care. So yeah, support me however you will, and God bless you all, and let's keep the fire burning, because what we have is a problem of information. Disinformation is what our people are suffering from. Disinformation is infuriating, it's annoying, but you know, someone got to do it. Somebody has to pass the right information, even if it may be frustrating that they are not getting it now, you know, but at some point somebody may look at it and see the fact for what they are. Yeah. Good night everyone.